So we're going to go over the Early Start Denver model, which is basically intervention strategies for parents of children with who are on the autism spectrum. Okay. So stepping into the spotlight, capturing your child's attention. So why is it important to get your child's attention? So babies learn a lot while they work, people, and objects by watching objects and actions. They're good at seeing patterns and actions of people and objects around them. Watching and listening are possibly the most important learning activities because they learn so much from interacting with other people. So basically, how did your daughter learn how to do certain things? By watching you.
Right. Mimicking.
Yeah. So if she didn't have the ability to attend long enough, then she wouldn't learn. And so that's the problem with children with autism, is that their interest in watching and interacting is less than those who are not on the autism spectrum disorder. So therefore, that's why it's important to provide interventions. So children need to attend to everything in order to have physical movements, body language, facial expressions, and words. So if you are a parent of a child with autism spectrum disorder, what are some things you can do to increase their attention? So help parents identify what's in the spotlight of their child's attention. Teach parents to step onto the stage and take position, so demanding the attention. Eliminate the competition. So basically, if Peppa Pig's on in the background,
No distraction.
Peppa Pig is your competition in gaining your child's attention.
Right.
Help parents identify their child's social comfort zone and teach parents to join in by following their child's lead. So teaching parents, find the smile, have fun with the sensory social routine. So why is having fun important? The more fun you have, the faster you're learning. So if you're doing something that is a preferred activity to your child is going to then be more attentive, therefore gain more knowledge and have a better learning experience out of it. A child's favorite activity is its own reinforcer.
Right.
So they're constantly being reinforced because it's something that they enjoy.
They want to be doing it.
Right. The difference in children with autism, they don't seem to experience as much natural reward in social interactions, which we see as special education teachers. Kids that are on the autism spectrum disorder or spectrum, they don't interact socially.
Right.
Because they gain no reward
Right.
satisfaction out of it, which causes a lot more problems, like their ability to communicate, their language, their imitation, their play, friendship, pretending, and emotional intimacy. So ways that you can increase the fun quotient: teach a parent to find the rhythm of sensory social routines, build rapport and refine the routines, and teach a parent to optimize their child's energy level for learning. So building the back and forth interactions. So this is the one that you guys are going to practice. Back and forth interactions are important because it teaches them turn taking, which in life, that everything is taking turns. Communicating is taking turns. Social interactions, playing, it's all about taking turns. There's not one boss.
Reading your partner.
Right.
Yeah.
So the difference with children with autism, they're less aware because they're not looking at your face. They're not picking up on those cues that we can pick up on. So how can we help? Create a theme, set up a joint activity and practice. So a lot of practice, a lot of modeling, which is what you guys are going to do in a second.
Consistency, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nonverbal communication. So why is that big? So obviously before a baby can talk, what can they do? They can express their wants and needs kind of through their eyes, their gestures, and all of that stuff. They cry because they're hungry or they're tired, so that's how you know. Difference with children with autism. They have a lot of learning difficulties, that messages are sent from one person to another. Their processing is different, and their ability to read situations and others is different. So how can we help? Giving a lot of wait time, so allowing that process time. To do less to their child does more. So if you are requiring less, then their child is going to be able to do more and then slowly
build on
their skill level. And then practice. Another one of the strategies is do what I do. So learning by imitating. Our brains are set up to remember and learn from watching other people, and children remember what they see others do for a long time, even without practicing it. So children with autism spectrum disorder are much less inclined to imitate words, gestures, and actions. One possible reason why children with autism do not imitate others' gestures, facial expressions, and body movements is because they're not paying attention or unmotivated.
Right.
So why is that a problem? They miss out on a lot of learning opportunities.
Their social intelligence is really weak.
Yeah. So how can we help parents teach imitation, teach parents to imitate sounds, actions, objects, hand gestures, basically all that nonverbal communication, having them mimic it. So when a baby, you know, we teach them like before they can talk to do more. Why is that important? Because it's a skill that they are able to use to communicate their wants and needs before they're able to verbalize it.
Right.
So now you guys are going to do the back and forth strategy. So learning how to take turns and learning that there's not one follower and there's not one boss.
Right. Okay, Becky, why don't you get a fresh page so that we can start together. So, blank page. You want to do this one?
Yes.
Okay, so what is this stuff? Hats?
Hats.
What kind of hats?
Chef's hat.
Uh-huh.
A teacher's hat.
Okay.
And a Santa Claus hat.
And the Santa Claus hat. Okay, so why don't we do the teacher's hat first? How about I'll do this part and then you do the next part, okay?
Yes.
Let's see, what color do I want to? I'll do this color. Band. I'm gonna try and color inside the lines.
So this is also kind of imitating because you're also imitating how to color correctly.
All right. What do you think?
I like it.
Okay, so now you do this part, the top part. What color are you gonna choose? Oh, that's pretty. I like that color. Good job. Beautiful. Are you gonna do, oh yeah, you're gonna do that one, that color too?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I do the bottom part?
Yes.
Okay. I think this is like a top hat, like a old-fashioned hat. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of coloring book is this, Beck? Oh, just a random one. Different themes.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna do the bottom one. Should I do it the same color or should I do it a different color?
Good color.
Okay, I think this will be pretty. We're sticking to the jewel tones. Alright, I'll do what you did and outline it first. That way I don't go outside the lines.
So what's happening here is that Alex is doing back and forth. She's taking turns.